So law enforcement says it can handle this influx, and today in Montreal they went even further, declaring itself a sanctuary city for undocumented immigrants. Across the country there's an estimated 500,000. At least 200,000 are in Toronto, with another 50,000 unauthorized immigrants in Montreal. So what does it mean to be a sanctuary city? CTV's Quebec Bureau Chief Geneviève Beauchemin explains.
For new Canadians, new citizens, a new life with official papers.
If I were in South Sudan, I would be running every day now, trying to dodge a bullet.
But for those who don't have those documents, life on the run isn't quite over at the border.
Montreal se déclare ville sanctuaire.
And so the city of Montreal brought in a motion to help those who have no status, no papers.
Let's put up a humanitarian face.
The designation Sanctuary City allows undocumented immigrants to access city services, housing, without fear of being reported to border officials. It's a fear Gloria has lived with every day since arriving in Canada 7 years ago. I'm afraid all the time, worried about crossing the street on a red light, of talking to officials, she says. Still, I have more freedom than I would have in my home country. Toronto was the first Canadian city to adopt a motion to shield such immigrants from deportation back in 2013. Vancouver, London have followed suit.
That item passes.
South of the border, more than 400 jurisdictions offer sanctuary. But amidst protests and counter-protests, some are now backing away. President Donald Trump has threatened to withhold federal funds from sanctuary cities, pointing to crimes committed by those without legal status.
They're here illegally. Too bad. So sad.
We want Ottawa to be a sanctuary city.
In Canada, there has been a push to open up new sanctuaries. But to the group Solidarity Across Borders, the designation is far from enough.
The motion today is purely symbolic.
Advocates demand access to free health care, education for all. They also want police forces not to hand over those without papers to border services. The mayor says those who have a criminal record and those who pose a security threat will be handed over. But the city will study police cooperation, all part of ensuring others feel at home. Lisa.
All right, Geneviève Beauchemin in Montreal tonight.